Alright, so it's August, which means if you're making soap for Christmas, this is the time to start doing it. Because you need 2, maybe 3 months, even longer is better for soap to cure. So I've got my safety gloves on, I've got my goggles. So we're going to start off, we're going to measure out the water. So this is distilled water. $3.87. There we go. $3.94. Pretty close to it. Take that off. Okay, now we're going to add the lye. Zero that out. There we go. And lye, I need 168 grams. Okay, this is really, really caustic, so make sure you're wearing your protection. 168. There you go, perfect. 167, that'll work. Okay, and take this off, move the scale away temporarily. So take our water, and we always want to add the lye to the water, not the other way around. So it's going to start reacting. It's going to heat up. Just going to stir it in. Alright, and so we need that to cool down some before we start making soap. If you feel it's really, really hot. And sometimes, yeah, you can just start off with chilled water, and that makes this process a little faster, but yeah, we're going to leave that for a bit and let it cool down. Alright, so this lye mixture got up to about 180 degrees Fahrenheit, and really you want it in the 100 to 130 range. You see we're just above 130 right now, so 100 to 130 degree Fahrenheit range. So yeah, I put my distilled water in the fridge to my next batch. I don't have as much downtime, but well, that's almost cool enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing our oils. Get our stock pot. And so I need 840 grams. Put that to the side. And then time for the coconut oil. So coconut oil is solid at room temperature, but just needs a little bit of heat and it becomes liquid. So I just left it outside for a bit and it's become pretty liquid. Clear that out. There we go. And this one I need 342 grams. Alright, and that lie's cooled off about enough. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. Yep. Alright, so when I pull out this mixer, there's a little indentation there. So we're very close to trace. So now is when you add your essential oils, your exfoliants, any sort of coloration you're going to do. I'm going to use some of this lemongrass. Let's see. Get that out of the pipe right. You want a couple tablespoons. That one's almost done, so let's use the rest of that. Let's go ahead and add a little bit of color to this one. I've got this blue out, so I'm going to just put a little bit in there just to slightly tint it. Okay, we have trace there. You can see when I pull it out, it leaves a little indentation. When you see the drops form, I don't know, it might be hard to see in the camera. Okay, so we'll put this aside. bring our forms over. Sort of try to evenly get this between the two forms. That's probably good. Okay, and kind of just shake them out so they're even. Alright, put those there. Just keep anything flying in them or any debris getting in there. I go ahead and put a little plastic wrap on. And yeah, they'll be good. I should be able to cut them tomorrow or the next day. Alright, here we are about 24 hours later. Let's see if these are solid. So I should be able to just pop these out. There we go, they are solid. Okay, I've got one very large bar of soap here. So what I like to do is, usually I take my little ruler, if you can see that, just use that as a guide. So I try to make mine about, my bar is about an inch thick, and I've got my paint scraper here, which I can use to just slice straight down. They don't have to be exact, like this is just for personal use, so, but yeah. Alright, and then yeah, I'll cut the other one, but yeah, these are still pretty soft. Like I can create like an indentation with it. But yeah, just sort of put these in a cool, dark place, give them a little bit of separation, kind of like this. Usually I find a box that I put them in. Just store them on their sides, and you know, 6 weeks, 2 months, they should have hardened up pretty sufficiently. Like I said before, the longer they have to cure, the better.